Yeah, I think it's just it's a full team effort. I think majority of the guys have had some role in all of our victories, not only through the season but in the postseason. Everybody's played a part. We talk about it a lot. Adversity comes and goes in this game. Sometimes it's heavier for certain individuals and others in each game, and then other guys have to step up, and we've had that. We've had some seniors step up, we've had some juniors, and we're blessed to have a great sophomore class, and Eddie Miller comes to mind, swinging the bat well for us and doing some things. So, it's just a different guy each night, and they trust each other. They really enjoy being together, and that's been a huge part of it, our team unity, our brotherhood. They love to have fun, but then, like now we just said, flip the switch, it's time to practice, and they're able to get focused.
You kind of alluded to what I was going to ask, is that when you take a look at your lineup, you're getting production from up and down the order. So how that versatility within the lineup, knowing that really anybody can come through on a given night, how dangerous does that make you as a team offensively? And also, how much confidence does that instill in the guys on the mound for you, knowing that anyone in your lineup has their back?
Yeah, it's a tremendous amount of confidence, and it keeps the guys locked in. And the example of that was last week, getting down 2-0 and really struggling at the plate, and guys were making adjustments in a couple situations that didn't go our way, and then just staying locked in and to the point of trusting each other. So with our offensive system, we play a little small ball, and we try to move runners and do different things, and so that gives everybody an opportunity to contribute depending on the situation. And it's a lot of what we work on, and we pretty much had a lineup locked in since Snyder week, and so that's built some continuity, helping guys know kind of what their role will be in different situations and what's expected. So, yeah, very proud of them. We're in a good place. We're excited. We're confident. The challenge is tremendous. New Prairie is an outstanding team, and some good arms on the mound, and they swing it really well. So we know the challenge is ahead, but we've been some places throughout the season. Our non-conference games have been really tough and been in some tough environments. So I think we're as ready to go as we can be.
You mentioned New Prairie, but not to put the cart in front of the horse. The goal this weekend would be to win 2 games. So how do you go about doing that? And if you play 2 games, you're going to need contributions from a number of guys. It can't just be one. So how do you head into this weekend mentally, and what are going to be some of the keys to ultimately coming out and surviving this weekend to advance to state?
Yeah, I think it's everything we talk about in our program. It's process. Everything that we do in the regular season is for a reason. It all has a purpose. And so those double headers, on the weekend with tough opponents, when we may not have our, 1, 2, 3, 4 guy on the mound, scrapping and battling in those moments. Midweek double headers in the SAC, which aren't easy, to get those guys ready. And I think that's helped us a great deal. And going into the weekend, I said, this rolls back into one of those double header moments. We're going to need everybody, all hands on deck. But if if we're blessed to get to that second game, now we're into our different pitchers, different place in our staff, and so, but those guys are used to that. We've had some young guys, some sophomores even, win some big games on the weekends against great opponents. So it really kind of brings everything to fruition, why we've done what we've done, why we've embraced the process and the tough schedule that we put in place.
Final question for me, you take a look at, Bishop Dwenger athletics as a whole, super successful pretty much in anything you guys have do, great history, but looking at the IHSAA's website, I didn't see a semi-state title in Bishop Dwenger baseball. So given the history of Dwenger sports, how cool would it be, and how much motivation do you get at the opportunity to do something that a team has never done, and that would be to bring home a baseball semi-state title?
Yeah, you couldn't put it into words. And to your point, because of the weather, we were inside yesterday and looking up at the banner, there's no number under semi-state or state for baseball. And so, that'd kind of be a dream come true. It's, our 10th season together, or my 12th overall, but my 10th season here, and that's been a goal since the very beginning. This is our second chance to get through a semi-state. So we're gonna do everything we can to represent the 260 and bring one home for Bishop Dwenger.